Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Bold and the Beautiful Bank. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. If Bold and Beautiful's Sheila is alive, who did Steffy really kill? If we're being honest, the fact that Bold and Beautiful's Sheila is alive isn't really much of a shock. The second that supervising producer Casey Kasperzik warned that viewers they needed to watch Friday's episode live, especially the last 10 seconds, social media exploded, although not necessarily in the way he might have anticipated. Half of those responding were excited, half were rolling their eyes, but all assumed they knew what they'd see. Bold and Beautiful mystery. Where is the real Sheila Carter and other burning questions? Respectfully, everyone already knows Sheila is alive. Many correctly guessed that the reveal would involve Sheila's toes and Deacon discovering that the corpse in question has 10. Viewers will recall that Sheila cut off one of her toes in order to convince people that she'd been eaten by a bear. Others shared their thoughts about what they truly wanted to see instead of yet another Sheila return, including a Thomas/Hope reunion, the return of Krista Allen's Taylor or Finn and Hope sharing a kiss. Thomas and Douglas come home to Hope. I know better because we can't have nice things, so Sheila must be alive. While Sheila being alive isn't necessarily a surprise, it does raise several very interesting questions. What really happened that night at Steffy and Finn's beachside home? And who, exactly, did she really kill? And although Deacon now realizes that his late love isn't nearly as late as he presumed, how will he prove it if, as we assume, the body winds up being burned at the crematorium? From the start, the events of that night seemed somehow off. We knew that over the past few weeks, Sheila had been slipping off to meet a mystery person. Even Deacon commented on her absences a time or two. And then there was Sheila's sudden decision to terrorize Steffy. Sure, the two women had gotten into an intense physical fight after Sheila crossed paths with Kelly at the restaurant, but was that really enough to push her over the edge? Perhaps, but it seemed an overreaction even at the time. And what, we still wonder, did Sheila, or whomever attacked Steffy, have in their pocket? That particular mystery has yet to be addressed. It's worth remembering that Sheila's past includes more than a few plastic surgery-related exploits. There was the time she had cellmate Sugar go under the knife so she could be transformed into a Sheila doppelganger. Or the time Sheila had herself surgically altered to look like young and restless Phyllis. Neither show has ever addressed how Sheila is alive, given that her stint as Phyllis ended with the fox redhead biting both the bullet and the dust. Sure, Sheila once quipped to Katie that rumors of her identity change and death had been greatly exaggerated, but as explanations go, that wasn't much of one. Do a deep dive into Sheila's past with our photo-filled timeline and see if you can piece together what's really going on. Must see. Bold and Beautiful bigwig teases blockbuster cliffhanger ahead. The drama is about to explode on Bold and Beautiful if the show's executive producer is to be believed. And we don't doubt him for a second. Payback time on Bold and Beautiful. Hope channeling classic Brooke is really bad news for Steffy. Bold and Beautiful is nothing if not the absolute best at bringing the drama, whether it be slaps, mic-drop moments, or big reveals, and we're positive that the latest bomb they're promising to drop will be worth tuning in to watch. Executive producer Casey Kasperzik took to social media to drop an important tune in alert to followers and fans, warning them not to miss the Friday, April 5 episode and imploring, "You need to watch it live." As if that wasn't enough incentive, he got a little extra lurid by adding, especially the last 10 seconds. Sounds like a shocking reveal of a Friday cliffhanger to us. So, what might we see when we queue up this must-see installment of Bold and Beautiful? Well, we've currently got Luna keeping a huge secret from RJ. She had sex with his cousin, Zend, thinking it was her boyfriend because she was on the special mints, which could end their relationship and even mess with her future at Forrester Creations. Of course, she did nothing wrong, but it's sure going to throw RJ, who avoided his family's drama like the plague, for a loop to discover he's landed smack dab in the middle of his own. That said, it's unlikely this secret will come out just yet, as we still have a lot of awkward encounters ahead as Luna, Zen, and RJ work together to help Hope with her line in Thomas' absence. Romantic encounter. Thomas and Douglas have departed for Paris, and we've been hoping Bold and Beautiful would follow them there so we can see what Hope's ex gets up to amid his devastating heartbreak and shocking decision to dump both her and her line after she turned down his marriage proposal. We're convinced he's going to meet up with an old flame that might still be able to generate a spark. Find out more about Thomas' new romance here. Illicit kiss eye. Liam and Steffy are definitely on the same page when it comes to all things Sheila related. Liam's single and desperately wanting to mingle with his ex again, and Steffy's faced a ton of tension in her marriage to Finn after stabbing his birth mother to death and now over the doctor attending her memorial. Will Steffy and Liam reconnect with yet another kiss? It's possibly, but we kinda doubt it will happen yet. Illicit kiss eye. Hope and Finn have been doing some bonding behind Steffy's back, so it was no surprise to us when the newly single Hope showed up to support Deacon at Sheila's memorial and ended up spending more time with Finn than with her devastated dad. We're sure Steffy will regret sending Thomas to Paris, especially if Hope delivers her payback by taking a page out of her mother Brooke's old playbook. As convinced as we are that this is where we're headed, it may be a bit too soon, but never say never. This is bold and beautiful after all. Sheila shocker. The most likely bomb to be dropped has to do with the presumed dead Sheila. What if it wasn't Sheila, but look-alike Sugar who died in the Cliff House? That means Sheila could pop up at any time. When we last left off, Finn had given a eulogy for his birth mother that ended with him declaring he cared about her. If the monster is lurking, will she prove unable to resist temptation and reveal herself to her son? Let's not forget, Lauren Fenmore's in town from Genoa City and was last seen celebrating the demise of her former nemesis, who terrorized her for decades. Will Lauren be rocked to her core when her worst nightmare comes back to life before her very eyes? Perhaps it won't be a sighting, but someone will learn that Sheila's not really dead. Who better than to make this shocking discovery than the man who is mourning her loss more than any other, Deacon Sharp? As we know from Bold and Beautiful's official spoilers, Deacon is set to accompany Sheila's body to the crematorium, and we can't think of anywhere else we'd rather watch a reveal go down. Will the reformed Con somehow realize that the corpse over which he's shedding tears isn't his beloved at all? We'd put good money on 10 little piggies peeking out from beneath the sheet at the episode's end. Let us know what you think the big cliffhanger will entail in the comments after perusing our updated Bold and Beautiful couples report in the gallery below. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching.